built in 1914 to 1918. And it's about a mile and a half up, 1.8 miles up and down. But it's pretty much straight up. And it's just there's 52 switchbacks. When you get towards the top, you can see the whole gorge, and you can see how beautiful it is. This is one of the most beautiful hikes probably in the world. I mean, it's amazing.
It's really short. It doesn't... well, you don't cover a lot of distance. It's more elevation that you cover.
Let's go. Check it out. There's the top of the rock right there. Great view. Wow.
On the Washington side, you'll need a Discovery Pass, which is $35 for a year or $11.50 for a day pass. Oregon has its own passes, which are parking passes. The Oregon Pass can be purchased for $30 annually, $50 for a 2-year pass, or $15 for 1 day. They're definitely worth buying if you have the opportunity to be in the gorge for more than a day. The hike itself is a mile long up and a mile long back. The way down is much easier.
Just look at that view. That's the first view of many. It is pretty incredible. That's why it's one of the most popular hikes in Washington. It's just beautiful. It's just stunning. Look at that.
Lewis and Clark arrived on October 31st, 1805, and knew that they were nearing the ocean because they noticed the tides on the river's shore. It's been named Beaten Rock, Beacon Rock, Castle Rock, and Beacon Rock again.
Look at that. Just up the side of a mountain. Well, rock anyway. Anyway, this is the first stop of many. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Absolutely amazing.
In 1915, Henry Biddle bought Beacon Rock for a whole $1 and spent the next 3 years building their trail, bridges, and handrails. Once you're at the top, you can see for miles in every direction. It's breathtaking. Fast forward a few years, the Army Corps of Engineers decided that they were going to destroy the rock to help create a jetty at the mouth of the Columbia River. Biddle's family didn't really want that to happen, and they fought for a long time, and finally in 1935, the family was able to make the area Beacon Rock State Park. At that time, the CCC, Civilian Conservation Corps, came in and updated a few of the trails, rails, bridges, all of that, and I'm pretty sure they haven't done a whole lot of work since then on it, but it is great.
look at the stunning beauty. I'm not to the top yet. The sun's starting to come up. Look at that. Some people say Washington's the other Switzerland. That's what they say. This is the Columbia River Gorge. Nothing more stunning. Nothing more stunning. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wait till we get to the top. Unforgettable. Look at that. That's why they call it Beacon Rock, because literally walk on the side of a rock. See that? Right there. Right down the side. All the way down. That way across this thing. Switch back. Switch back. You see them all right there. Look at that. All the way up. Look at that. Look at that view.
The Columbia River Gorge is 80 miles long and up to 4,000 feet deep, and is the stunning yet natural border between Washington and Oregon State. There are a seeming endless amount of waterfalls and parks and trails along the gorge on both the Washington and Oregon side. Beacon Rock is a nearly mile-long hike on a switchback trail that raises 848 feet. The park itself has over 900 feet of river mooring, bike and horseback trails, campsite, 26 miles of hiking trails, rock climbing, and more. Over 4,400 acres.
Yeah, if you didn't know, Washington is the evergreen state. After the evergreen trees. Because they're everywhere. And green year-round in Washington. Which is nice. Which that's why it rains a lot. But it's good. I don't have to say anything, it's just the view. Look at that.
So, how did Beacon Rock get there anyway? Well, it turns out Beacon Rock is a volcanic plug, or volcanic neck, or lava neck. They're all the same thing, whatever you prefer to call it. Basically, a long time ago, Beacon Rock was an active volcano. The vent then filled with magma, which hardened, and then along came the Ice Age, and the end of the Ice Age, which caused huge amounts of water and glaciers to create the Columbia River Gorge. And in so doing, it also eroded away the outside of the volcano, which left the plug, and that's what you climb, is the plug of an old volcano that was eroded away over millennia by glaciers and water to leave what it is now.
The sun is just starting to come up. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Yep, 7 o'clock. So the sun's just starting to come up. And on that side over there, That's Oregon on that side. This is Washington. That's the Columbia River that runs between the two. And it's just a beautiful piece of water. I would tell anybody to come here and experience this for yourself. It is something that really is beautiful. The gorge is awesome. And this is just one of the hike of many here in the Pacific Northwest. The Columbia River Gorge is known for lots of different things. Down a lot of ships and a lot of cargo down Columbia River. People that do a lot of swimming and boating. It's people live here because of the hikes, because of the beauty. That's why it's so expensive. But sometimes you get up early enough and you can beat the crowds. And you can tell we did that today. And here comes Susan, not too far behind me. There she is right there. Come on up, honey. Doing a good job. She's making it on up. This is the last few steps, which you saw earlier. Anyway, we both made it to the top now. You saw earlier I was just sitting there enjoying myself and it was all quiet. And you don't see it very often. It was just two people at the top and we made it, didn't we, honey?
Yes, we did.
So if you get a chance to Pacific Northwest, come to Beacon Rock. You see the 52 switchbacks straight up beside of a big rock. But
it's not much as far as hikes go, but as far as the view goes, you're not going to find much better.
Right. The gorge is something that's amazing. It's Lewis and Clark discovered it back in the day, and we've been using it ever since.
I think when they were stuck in it, they weren't admiring it as much as we do now. They didn't have the cars and stuff, you know.
If you get a chance, come to Stevenson, Washington. It's on the gorge, just outside of like Vancouver and Portland area, right here on the Columbia River Gorge. If you get a chance, like and subscribe if you like this video. We have more coming out, but if you get a chance to come to Washington and Oregon, it is absolutely stunning. This is why. This view here is better than the top almost. It's stunning. Wow. Incredible. Oh my gosh, the sun's gone up a little bit more now as we get up to the top. But look at that. Oh my gosh. Jeez.